Greetings, faithful viewers. Like you, I often sit down and I watch other people's Fallout 4 videos. Um, Obviously, I've mentioned Oxhorn before and Wasteland Dovahkiin, No Respawns, the Scold Zone. I've I've learned many good and useful building techniques from these people. And I like listening to Rad King and his theories. There's a certain other ones that I've kind of decided are, yeah, maybe they too self-important for their own good. I don't know. Maybe that's just being mean of me. But on the whole, I like them. And recently, I was watching something from Fabrith Darkstar, I think is her name. She's a British lady. And she was showcasing some new settlement mods she's found. Now, you know me. I'm always one for a good settlement mod. I love the Fairline Hills one. I think it's a great place for a settlement, and I think he's done it very well. And the Isle of Refreshment in Nuka World. I love that one too. It works great. This playthrough is not my usual playthrough, as you probably noticed when you saw the red-headed woman in the red Captain Cosmos gear. She has, and you see it right there, a settlement in a place called the Northern Pylon, Northwest Pylon, which is basically just follow the power lines from Abernathy Farm, and eventually as you get near the top of the map, you'll find that settlement. And there's several other ones. It's part of a mod called the Northern Settlements or something like that. The only one that I've really invested much time in is the Pylon one, because the other ones are kind of silly. But this is one I'm kind of looking into. This is the Fiddler's Green one. But if you notice, most of these settlements I have, they're what you would expect. Even the Do Your Damn Job Codsworth settlement mod, it's like, yes, all the buildings are whole and complete, but they're not clean. They're not, well, they're cleanish. I mean, they don't have piles of leaves all over the place. They are what you would expect is if Codsworth had gone through and kept things reasonably tidy. They don't look brand new. And Darkstar was showing this one mod that appears across the lake from the co-op. And it was nice. Like, I forget the exact name of it. It was something about, I mean, it knows that it goes against the lore. It's something like that. The center point of the settlement is basically a replica of the big tower in Nuka World in the Galactic Zone. Only that tower is pristine. Everything is clean and clear. You go inside, everything is brand new. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not the hugest fan of people who deliberately make junky settlements. It's like, I only use the junk walls, the junk shack walls, if I don't have enough resources to build something better, or as we've seen at the Finch Farm, you get too close to the edge of the settlement boundaries, you can't do anything but those less than appealing shack walls. But these settlements that she was showing off are the polar opposite. A neighborhood settlement mod, they're kind of in that area between Hangman's Alley and Vault 81 and just north of Hardware Town, below the river. You know the place, the one with the Drumlin Diner in it. Well, this mod has cleaned up all the buildings so they look like they were just built. Everything's got nice vendor stalls already in there. Everything is perfect. And even the Drumlin Diner looks like a McDonald's, complete with a drive-through. And I'm just thinking, that's too much. So, that's just me. I like this one, and I'm thinking of adding it because it has a couple of features to it. One of them is this. You can leave the building a blasted out Hulk, or you could do what normal people would do and try to repair it. But if you wanted it to keep looking like crap, you could. I mean, what more could you want? Now, we're only going to be able to go so far here because it's not on my provisioner network, and I've only got, I don't have enough glass, so we won't be able to do anything here. But see, and if you noticed, it highlighted the walls too. You can repair the broken walls. You can repair them with the windows. Some of the walls are okay, they just need new windows. You can do as much or as little as you like to this building. And most of this stuff is supposed to be scrappable. I can't really say for sure because I've got scrap everything going too. So, you may not be able to scrap the ghouls. You might be able to scrap that. Supposedly, there's a box, and I don't know if it's this metal box over here to the side. Turn around. Nope, I guess not. But there's a box over there next to the trash can that supposedly there's a box that if you scrap it, it cleans all this junk up for you and stores the scrap in your workbench, which is a nice mod. And the other thing that's going on here is, if you look closely, some, not all, but some of the RVs you can manipulate. Yeah, see, I don't know how much of this is his mod and how much of this is scrap everything, but if you come over here and see, we can save the bathtub. But of all the stuff to scrap here, very little of it is actually glass. And apologies for the video distortions. I did this on the Meanwhile computer, which is actually now only sporting a 900p monitor instead of 1080. So there's that, and it's the old i5. So, but notice the black RV is highlighted in green. You can store the black RV. You can select it, which in theory means you can move it. I'm assuming that's part of this mod, but yeah, it would have to be because I don't have any of the see, because when you have the Mojave mod, you get trailers. And when I was doing this, I was wondering, is this because of the Mojave mod? But I didn't do the Mojave mod on this. I did this in the original Will playthrough. So I'm guessing that you're able to actually manipulate the black RVs so you can move them someplace else. Now, the other ones, you can't do that with. Now see, I should have done that wall because I had enough glass to do that, just to see what it does. But I didn't. But sadly enough, like I said, it won't let you do all of them. But like I said, I'm thinking of adding this one. You know, take to the comments. Tell me if you think it looks like a good addition to my mod list. If I should maybe give it a shot. I mean, look at this. It includes all the road around, and you have a obvious settlement border. I mean, and you know, the far west side is always a little light on settlement locations. You even get the bus shelter. How cool is that? But anyways, I'm thinking of adding this to the Susie playthrough. Something we can do to help fulfill our function as savior of the Commonwealth. But I've been talking long enough, and it's like I'm just kind of waiting to see if I can point out anything else. Yeah, see? Notice the capsule trailers are yellow, which means all I'll be able to do with them is scrap them. Also, he's added door points to some of these things, so that might prove useful too. But listen to me, just keep talking. Anyway, I'm thinking of adding this. Tell me what you think. But for now, like, subscribe, share, and please comment. By all means, comment. Tell me what you think of this mod. You think if I should add it or if I should just be satisfied. I haven't even gotten all the settlements available to me yet anyway. I mean, I don't have Nordhagen Beach. I don't have Spectacle Island. I've only started messing with Croot Manor. Do I really need to add another one? You know, just get involved, people. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.